Okay, so here I am at a park that I was at about 3 months ago. And I said I was going to come back in about 3 or 4 days, and after that it rained and rained and rained, and it snowed. Was never able to come back until today. It's overcast, a little bit cold, about 47 degrees today. Still snow in the mountains. But I decided I was going to get out no matter what and see what I could find at this park again. So I'm going to get my equipment together, and I'll see you on the first hit. Okay, I've located my first signal, and it's came up as an 81 on the AT Pro. So it's about right there. It says about 2 or 4 inches. Well, in fact, it's right there. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's just a surface drop. So I didn't even have to dig for that one. So there it is. It's a Roosevelt dime, relatively new. So I'll take that and I'll keep on going. Okay, so we have another hit here. It's about an 86, 87. Oh, 2 to 4 inches. Might be another surface drop. We're going to check this one out. I'll do this one as a live dig this time. I expect it to be pretty much on the surface here. Ground's pretty muddy. Oh, there it is right there. It's a quarter. Let's see. Relatively new, pretty dirty, pretty muddy. I'll clean it up later so we can find out what kind of quarter it is. It's relatively new, a state quarter. So I'll keep that, keep on going. Okay, so we have another hit here. It sounds promising. It's a 66, 67. Pretty solid. It's about 6 inches down. And on my meter, that's about in the gold range. Not quite sure what we're going to find, but we're going to dig this one live and hope for the best. Okay, it's a little messy, so I think I'm going to put this on my let's see if we're still low. So it's definitely in the plug. So we'll look through here, see what it is. Whoops. And it's an infamous pull tab. Look at that now, will ya? Well, seemed like a good signal, but you know, it's right in the range of the gold range, so you gotta dig these if you expect to find anything like gold or anything. So it's a good dig anyway. Good lesson to be learned, and I'll continue going. Here I got another hit. Came up as an 81-82, about 6 inches down, and ended up being a dime. And so there's a dime, been there for a while. So I'll take that, keep on going. Okay, so got another hit. Man, that was deep. It's about that deep. Ended up being a dime. Came up as a 81-82. It's been there in a long time. It was in the clay, so yeah, that's a good find. I'll take that and I'll keep on searching. Okay, I got another hit here. It's coming up as an 86-87. It's about 8 inches down, and so I'm gonna do a live dig on this one. I'm expecting it to be a quarter, but you know, sometimes quarters come up as silver too, so we'll go ahead and do this one too. Live dig. Ground is quite muddy, but it's easy digging. Kind of a mess though. Doesn't want to pop out like dry dirt. There we go. Okay. Oh, there it is, right there at the bottom of the hole. See it? I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right there. Been there for a while. It got that red orange tint on it. It's a relatively new quarter. It's a state quarter. Don't know what state it is yet, but that's a good find for me. I'll take that, and I'll see you on the next dig. So I got a pretty deep signal. It was showing 81, and it's about that deep, and took out the plug here, and it still showed that it was in the hole. And I took my first shovelful out, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a coin right here. I'll take that out, and that's another dime. I kind of scraped it a little bit with my shovel, but got that orange patina on it, maybe because of the dirt, the humidity, the wetness of the ground, but also maybe because of the clay. But dimes are always good. It seems like I'm hitting a lot of dimes today, but that's okay. I'll take them. So I'll see you on the next hit. Okay, so I got another signal here, and it's an unusual signal. It's 8 to 10 inches down. It's reading from a 91 to a 99. Every once in a while it gets down to 87. But I'm going to dig. This is interesting. I want to see what this is. It signals right in this area here. It doesn't radiate out, so I don't. It could be a can, but it seems to be pretty strong right in this area. So I'm going to do this as a live dig and just see what we come up with. Just kind of prepared for this to be a little bit of a long dig too, because it's so deep, 8 to 10 inches down. So I'll try to keep it local. I am in a park, and I don't want them to think I'm mining for gold or anything here. So although I am searching for gold, but I don't think this is what it is. So here we go. I'm pointing my shovel straight down to get some depth on this plug, so I can put it all back as in one piece. I don't know if I can or not, but we'll see. Coming. There it comes. That's a pretty good plug. I'll use my pin pointer now, see if I can get a signal. I couldn't get it on the surface. Check the plug first. I don't feel anything, hear anything here. Oh boy, I don't hear anything here either. So that's interesting. Nothing on the wall. Oops. Oh, maybe that's my shovel. Yeah. Okay. Normally, if I'm within about 4 inches, my pin pointer will pick it up, but it's not picking it up yet. So I'm gonna give it another hit with the metal detector. See what happens. Oh, let's see here. It's definitely not in the plug. Oh. It's unfortunate I may have missed it on the plug. So I'm going to continue digging. Hopefully that doesn't become a big mess. Okay. I try to keep everything on the towel here so I can get it all back in there again. Try to take it out the way that put it back in the way I took it out. Okay, I'm getting the signal now. So let me what is this? Is that a rock or what is that? I'll be quiet. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's something. What is that? Oh, don't know. Go on the side here. God, this is becoming more of a big hole than I normally dig. That's strange. Now it's on the other side of the hole. Check everything here. Okay, I'm going to put this big plug back in. Kind of cover my tracks a little bit, so to say. Yeah, I'm still going to dig for this, whatever it is. My goodness. What do we have here? Oh, nope. Did it fall on the bottom? Seriously? What is that? Oh my God. That looks like it's an old bottle cap. But let me look again. Yeah, that's what that ended up being, was a, let me test that with the metal detector. Yep, that's what it was. Boy, I was fooled that time. So, anyway, I'm going to try to straighten up my mess here as much as I can and move on. Get that out of the ground so no one else has to deal with it. So, I'll see you on the next dig. Hopefully not as big as this one. Okay, so this is my next dig. Brought out of this hole here. The meter said it was 6 inches down, but I'm not believing that right now. I got my little pinpointer and it says it's right there, which would put it about maybe 2 inches down. So I'm going to search for it. I believe it's a quarter. Yeah. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, there's a couple of coins. Oh, no, I guess it's just one. That was the impression right there. This is, I'm going to call them red quarters. That's how they're coming out. Looks like it's about a 1994, 1999. I'm not quite sure. Relatively, it's not a stake quarter, but that's a good find. I'll clean it up later and show it on the as part of the wrap up. So I'll take that and I'll keep on digging. Okay, so here's my next hole here. I just pulled this plug out, and it said, or the metal detector said it was about 4 to 6 inches deep, and that's relatively accurate. It's right here in the bottom of it here. So I'm going to pull it out. Oh, there it is right there. The signal on the metal detector showed about an 81, 82, so I'm expecting a dime here. And that's what it is. 1900s dime. It's 1993 maybe. It's a new dime. So I'll take that and keep on going. Today's the day of the dimes. So So this is my next hit. Relatively shallow, and maybe 2 to 4 inches. Signal says it might be a nickel, so I wanted to show you this one. If it's not a nickel, it's probably a pull tab. But anyway, here we go. Oh, there it is. And look at that. That's a nickel. First nickel of the day. I'll take that. Always like to find nickels. It's a little bit more difficult for me. But anyway, I'll take that and keep on going. Okay, I guess that's all for today. I had a good time. The weather held out enough for us, or for me, and no rain, although it's pretty cloudy today. It rained this morning, but held out for me this time. It was a little muddy today, made it easy for digging, but the equipment gets pretty dirty. I have to clean it all up. I'll show you what I got on the wrap up, and we'll see you then. Well, okay, so this is the wrap up. It was a really good hunt for me. I didn't get a whole lot. I dug down deeper than what I normally do, and I did more live digs than I do, which takes up a lot more video time. But this is a wrap up of what I did. I got 3 quarters, 6 dimes, a nickel, and a copper penny. Got a piece of lead. This was what I found on that real long dig, the real deep dig. It was a real old bottle cap. Got a D-ring, and I enjoyed myself. Always do. It was a little muddy this time around, but I had to get out and do some metal detecting. I had a good time, like I said, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy hunting.